Hello, Salesforce enthusiasts. Welcome to Longswitch Academy, learn and grow with us. Today, we're diving deep into the world of Salesforce Flows. Whether you are a seasoned admin or just getting started, this video will equip you with advanced knowledge to supercharge your automation game. If you find this content valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more Salesforce tips and tutorials. Now, let's get started. First up, let's explore the wait element in Salesforce Flows. Ever wondered how to introduce time-based pauses in your processes? Imagine you want to send a follow-up email to a customer a few days after a significant event. Let's dive into the wait element and see how it can add time-based dynamics to your flows. Question 1. What is the purpose of the wait element in Salesforce Flows? You can answer it like, the wait element allows you to introduce time-based pauses in your flows. For instance, you might use it to schedule a follow-up email to a customer a certain number of days after a case is closed. For example, imagine you have a customer onboarding process where you want to send a follow-up email to new customers 3 days after their account is created. You can use the wait element to introduce a 3-day pause in the flow before triggering the email sending action. Now, let's talk about the synergy between Process Builder and Flows. Have you ever wanted to trigger a complex series of actions in response to a specific event? In this segment, we'll demonstrate how to seamlessly invoke a flow from a process builder, combining the best of both worlds for powerful automation. Question 2. Can you invoke a flow from a process builder? You can answer it like, yes, you can invoke a flow from a process builder. This allows you to combine the power of both tools, leveraging Process Builder for immediate actions and Flow for more complex, user-centric processes. For example, in a lead management process, you may use Process Builder to detect when a lead status changes to qualified. You can then invoke a flow to initiate a series of actions, such as creating an opportunity, updating records, and assigning tasks, all triggered by the change in lead status. Error handling is a critical aspect of any automation process. Join me as we explore how to handle errors gracefully in Salesforce Flows. Question 3. How can you handle errors in a Salesforce flow? You can answer it like, error handling in flows can be achieved using the fault connector. If an error occurs during flow execution, you can direct the process to a fault path, enabling you to log errors, notify users, or take corrective actions. Let's say you have a flow that updates multiple records, and you want to ensure that the flow gracefully handles any errors that might occur during the update. By utilizing the fault connector, you can redirect the flow to a specific path where you log the error details and notify administrators for resolution. Dynamic record choice sets can take your user experience to the next level. Imagine a scenario where you want users to select records dynamically based on specific criteria. Question 4. Explain the use of dynamic record choice sets in flows. You can answer it like, dynamic record choice sets allow you to dynamically populate picklist choices based on record criteria. For example, you can create a screen in a flow where users choose an account, and the associated contacts dynamically populate based on that account. For example, in a support ticketing system, you might use a dynamic record choice set to allow users to select a specific account in a flow. The associated contacts related to that account dynamically populate, providing a user-friendly experience for selecting contacts within the context of the chosen account. Quick actions are fantastic for boosting user productivity. Today, we'll learn how to transform a screen flow into a quick action on a record page. Question 5. How can you make a flow available as a quick action? You can answer it like, you can make a flow available as a quick action by creating a screen flow and then adding it as a quick action on an object's page layout. This enables users to initiate the flow directly from records with a single click. Consider a scenario where you want users to log interactions with customers quickly. You can create a screen flow that captures relevant information and make it available as a quick action on the contact record page. Users can then initiate the flow directly from the contacts page to log interactions seamlessly. Understanding the timing of your flows is crucial. In this segment, we'll dissect the difference between before save and after save flows. Question 6. What is the difference between a before save flow and an after save flow? You can answer it like, a before save flow runs before the record is saved to the database, allowing you to manipulate data before it's committed. Conversely, an after save flow runs after the record is saved, useful for post-processing tasks or updates that depend on the record's final state. For instance, in a before save flow, you might validate and normalize data before it's saved. For instance, you could ensure that the email address follows a specific format. In contrast, an after save flow might trigger a post-processing action, like sending a thank you email to a customer after their order is successfully saved. Apex-defined data types bring a new level of complexity to your flows. If you've ever needed to work with advanced data structures, this segment is for you. Question 7. How do you use Apex-defined data types in flows? You can answer it like, Apex-defined data types allow you to define complex data structures in Apex and use them within flows. This is particularly handy when you need to work with more advanced data types that aren't natively supported in flows. Let's say you're working on a complex financial calculation in a flow, and you need to pass a structured set of data between elements. You can define an Apex-defined data type in Apex and use it in your flow to organize and manipulate the financial data more effectively. Seamless integration with external systems is a must in today's interconnected world. We'll showcase how to use external services in Salesforce Flows to make API calls and exchange data with external platforms. Question 8. Can you create a flow that interacts with external systems? You can answer it like, yes, you can use external services in Salesforce Flows to interact with external systems. By defining an external service in Flow, you can make API calls and exchange data with external platforms seamlessly. Imagine you have an e-commerce platform integrated with Salesforce, and you want to update inventory levels in Salesforce whenever a product is sold on the external platform. You can use external services in a flow to make API calls to the e-commerce platform and update the inventory records in Salesforce. Maintaining modular and reusable flows is a best practice in Salesforce automation. Today, we'll explore the concept of Subflows, a powerful way to modularize your processes. Question 9. Explain the concept of Subflows in Salesforce. You can answer it like, Subflows in Salesforce allow you to modularize and reuse portions of your flows. Instead of duplicating logic, you can create a subflow for a specific set of actions and then call that subflow from multiple parent flows, promoting reusability and maintainability. Suppose you have a series of approval processes that are similar across various objects. Instead of duplicating the approval logic in multiple flows, you can create a approval subflow that encapsulates the approval process. This subflow can be reused in different parent flows, promoting consistency and easy maintenance. Security is paramount, even in your automation processes. In this final segment, we'll delve into the permission set element in Salesforce Flows. Question 10. How can you make a flow dependent on a specific user's permissions? You can answer it like, you can use the permission set element in a flow to check whether a user has a specific permission set assigned. This allows you to conditionally execute different parts of the flow based on the user's permissions, ensuring controlled access to certain functionalities. For example, in a sales scenario, you may have a discount approval process. You can use the permission set element in a flow to check whether a user has the discount approver permission set. If they do, the flow proceeds with the discount approval logic. Otherwise, it takes an alternative path, ensuring that only users with the appropriate permissions can approve discounts. There you have it, 10 questions and examples about Salesforce Flows. I hope you found this deep dive valuable for enhancing your Salesforce automation skills. If you have any questions or specific topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content. Until next time, happy flowing.